Hello everyone, welcome to our presentation on Obeya Room. Beril and I will be explaining what Obeya Room is and its advantages. So the word Obeya means big or large room in Japanese. Obeya is dedicated space for team-based work designed to remove the barriers that prevent the knowledge sharing and the collaborations that enables effective planning, problem solving, and decision making. A well-designed Obeya room contains everything that team needs to complete a task efficiently and effectively. While every Obeya room is different, one of its defining features is a visual display that acts as the focal point of your team's project. When challenges arise, visual information can display proposed solutions. The idea is to always have all the information available to everyone. It is a tool to debate and discuss the big picture issues. It creates a shared understanding of how the departments involved can work together towards a single goal. Participants can think deeply about customer needs, key performances, and indicators and goals.
An Obeya promotes quicker problem solving by speeding up the plan, do, check, act process. Here's a breakdown of the PDCA cycle. Plan is defining a problem and develop potential solutions. Do stands for implementing a proposed solution. Check is we evaluate the results to see whether a solution is working in here. And act is taking one of two actions, return to the planning step if the results aren't satisfactory, or standardize the solution if the results are sufficient. Rather than communicating across departments over the course of days or weeks, and Obeya brings together key decision makers to implement the PDCA cycle and develop solutions quickly.
And here we can observe the principles of Obeya under four main subjects as alignment, workspace, content, and mindset. As for the mindset, the first principle is bringing people together in the Obeya to respectfully see, learn, and act on vital information, and people are committed along the way. And as for the alignment, in the Obeya, we communicate a strong sense of purpose. That purpose is recognizably tied to our organizational strategy through meaningful objectives. And the Obeya connects strategy to execution with visible orientation on customer experience. And the Obeya meetings have a rhythm in sync with the operational heartbeat of the organization. In terms of the workspace, the principles are the Obeya visuals provide a logical and practical information and conversational flow. The Obeya reflects a good understanding of the flow of work from start to delivery, and the Obeya is an attractive and available area in proximity to workflow. And lastly, as for the content, the Obeya, in the Obeya, we use analytic-driven evidence to make business decisions, and the data owners ensure that information is easy to consume, readily available, up-to-date, and visually attractive.
The office, as we know, has changed severely over the last few years. Remote working is here to stay. Obviously, this had an impact on the use of visual management and Obeya rooms. We see organizations replicating their physical Obeya room in online whiteboard collaboration tooling, such as Mural or Miro. Or we see companies starting out with Obeya digitally from scratch without ever having had the full-blown experience of a physical Obeya. So what are best practices in setting up a digital Obeya? And what are the pros and cons considering digital versus physical Obeya room?
A digital Obeya really speeds up the starting to work with Obeya. No more hassles in finding the right room or walls in the office to claim as the Obeya. No more print jobs or putting paper on wall. Anyone can join anytime. So all of this makes it really easy to start working with Obeya quickly. We have had multiple diverse teams working simultaneously on the same wall. That would have been a real challenge if we had tried this physically in one room. It is much easier and faster to design your walls in a digital environment than in the physical world.
Although there are many benefits working with a digital Obeya, there are some pitfalls to take into account. Missing out on missing out on live face-to-face communication, no matter the quality of the visuals in your Obeya. The real magic of Obeya lies in the exchange of information through real face-to-face conversations. Using video conferencing tooling, it is easy to miss the nonverbal communication through body language, which takes up to 55% of all communication. Losing sight of the big picture. Infinity whiteboards are awesome. However, we also miss the choices we are forced to make when we have to take the physical restrictions of wall space into account.
Now let's talk a little bit about the origins of the Obeya. The Toyota first created these rooms during the production of the Prius in the 1990s, tasked with building a car for the 21st century, and Takashi Uchiyamada, the Toyota chief engineer, operated the Obeya. He realized that to create the new car in a compressed timeline, he needed to integrate the efforts of diverse experts in engineering, design, production, so that everyone has a hand in the final product. And eventually, the meeting started to include new people, such as representatives of marketing and sales. He met with leaders from each area 2 or 3 times in a week, and with the number of meetings accelerating as the project deadline approached. Prius reached the market more than a decade, 10 years before the Toyota's competitors, and still ranks high among the most popular electric vehicles. And Obeya's success drew the attention of business leaders and executives across industries who want similar outcomes. Since several other industries have adopted this concept. For example, Nike, they set up an Obeya room for their RT department in Europe, and it also has become a powerful addition to the lean toolbox. Manufacturing companies such as Timken and Volvo Group and others employ Obeya as a valuable contribution to their lean enterprise initiatives. And here you can see other brands who are currently using the Obeya room technique nowadays.
So to sum up, Obeya is a powerful approach to strategic planning, alignment, and execution. Obeya connects strategy to execution with visible orientation on customer experience. It provides a strong backbone for employee engagement. People come together in an Obeya to contribute to high-impact initiatives that enhance business performance. So Obeya enables and influences insightful measurement of productivity and business value that benefits all stakeholders of initiatives.